Hey guys, today we're back with another video. I've been in the office all morning sending out bills and doing paperwork, but we do have a few things we need to do in the shop, some maintenance, and we do have to go to a few places, so let's get right on into it. We're a few weeks into the landscaping season so far, and we've been really busy. We do have some pretty big projects coming up, which I am excited for. But today, guys, we do have a long list of things to do. We've been mowing for, I would say, about a week and a half. We need to sharpen all of the blades here. You guys can see we have 4 different lawnmowers, so that's a lot of work there. And it should be pretty quick once we get the routine down there. Now, I am looking to demo another mower, so we'll have to look into that. Maybe we'll go to the dealership today and talk and see if we could get a demo coming up here. But we do have to stop by Tractor Supply. We need a new weed eater. We need a trimmer. The one we have just won't get fired on up. And we also need a leaf blower since I think we left it at a job site and it went missing. So I think why don't we head over to Tractor Supply first and get those few things. Those small power tools, $300-400. But they're so handy and we definitely need them for blowing off the driveways, really making sure everything's cleaned up. Now there's a full mods list up on my website if you guys would like to go check it on out. I highly recommend you do. Every single mod is included over there as well. But I'm so excited for this season, guys. Some pretty big things coming up and I can't wait here. Now I do have some really cool projects we've booked here for the next week or two as well, which is pretty cool here. But this F250, this Power Stroke, guys, is a really good work truck here, but it's a great daily driver as well. And while we are out and about, I just thought, guys, we need to get some mix for the leaf blower and also the weed eater here. So let's stop at Casey's. I think they do have some out front here. It's like $5-6 for each mix. We'll probably buy half dozen. That way we're good for quite a few weeks here. We go through a lot of fuel with both the mowers and the small hand tools. Alright guys, I bought a dozen there. We're running a sale, so I thought I would pick up a little bit more here. But let's hop back in the F250. Let's get on over to Tractor Supply. Now this is kind of part of the landscaping company. It's not just always work. There's lots of maintenance and lots of different things to do here. And sometimes when you see improvements, you have to sell, you have to trade in equipment to get new ones. And I think we're going to be doing that later on today. I've been working out a deal. Hopefully they get the call while we are doing today's video here, because that would be so cool here. But we're here at Tractor Supply. Oh wow, we're gonna have to take a look at those trailers here, so let's take a look at those first. Maybe I've actually been looking for a single axle. A few of you guys have been requesting it. Let's see exactly what this is. It's a single axle. It's a 5x10. That's a pretty decent size. We could probably fit a stander and or just one mower on it here. Wow, I really do like it here. Let's see what the price is. $1,800. I think that is a pretty fair deal, so I'm probably gonna go talk to the salesman, see if we can get this today. I think that would be nice. But whoa, this looks to be an enclosed trailer. This looks to be mainly for kind of landscaping. Yeah, it's not too fancy. I would like one of these. Let me know down below in the comments, guys, because these could be moving billboards if we put our sign on the side, and we won't have to unload the trailers all the time here. So let me know if we should pick one up. Probably would get one. I would say maybe red to match the truck, or I'm not sure what color, but we're gonna have to look at that here. But before we go on inside, I do see a huge sale sign. 2 wheelbarrows for $250. I guess we're gonna buy both of these. That's a pretty good deal. Wow, we're gonna be buying a lot of stuff here. So let me go get the trimmer, weed eater, and I think hopefully we could buy a leaf blower. But I think there's a huge shortage in kind of gasoline tools and just lots of different things today. Oh man, guys, looking at the receipt, we just spent a lot of money. It's almost $4,000 between everything. Really quickly, you guys can see we do have the trimmer here. This will be perfect. Definitely want to do some more hedge trimming. I think this would be a pretty sweet thing. Up next, we do have the weed eater here. Just went with a still, and we do have a small handheld leaf blower. We don't really need anything too powerful. We'll just put all those there in the bed. And we did get both these wheelbarrows as well, but I think why don't we just put those in the trailer? Let's get attached to the trailer. I think they're going to be coming out with a license plate for it any moment, and then we'll be ready to get back to the shop. Alright, we're all loaded up and we're going back to the shop here. Now, I will say, guys, you do have to spend money to make money and reinvest into the company when it's needed. And since we are taking on so many lawns this season, 70 plus lawns, I thought we do need another trailer here. And this will be perfect. And those wheelbarrows, I've also been looking for a few of ours. Actually, I think fell off a truck last year. And the other one, I'm not sure exactly where it went here. So hopefully we can find it. But for now, we do have 2 new ones here. So I do want to get these unloaded. I really want to get those blades sharpened, and I have not yet gotten the phone call here. We were doing the financing, everything, so hopefully everything goes through and we could get that new skid today. Now, if you guys are enjoying today's video, please hit the like button. It's much appreciated here, as it does help out with the YouTube algorithms. But I will have to say, guys, this wheelbarrow mod is so cool. I really do like it quite a lot here. Fully functions, and I did end up getting the flat free tire because the last thing we want is to take it off the shelf and the tire is flat. That usually happens with the lawnmowers after some time, and we just really don't need to have any delays, any hiccups like that. But let's get the last one, and then we'll get the trailer put away as well. If you guys do end up enjoying today's video, please hit the like button. It's much appreciated here, as it does help out with the YouTube algorithms. But let's put the trailer here. Let's see if we can put the jack down really quickly, get the cables, the safety chains unlatched there, and I will say, guys, that is a pretty cool one. Usually trailers of this size don't have a jack on it, but I much prefer it. It's a lot easier than lifting it, and now we can leave a mower or 2 on it, have it disconnected, and have no worry. But once again, let me know down below in the comments, guys, if we should have the enclosed trailer purchase for us here. I think it might come in handy, but we do have quite a few trailers now. With this one, we did actually switch to all tilt trailers, but I am thinking we might want to sell this and go back to a regular one. Although this is a lot easier, I think having less things to break might be the way to go here. But let's head into the shop. Let's see if we get a few of those blades changed and sharpened. Alright, I just took the blades off the Skag, and I got the phone call. It's all ready to go. All the paperwork is good, so let's hop in one of the trucks here. We do need to get the trailer, but what's happening, guys, I've talked about this, and a few of you guys actually have been recommending it, but we need skid steers with tracks. The tires end up just tearing up the yard, and we don't really have the traction we need as well. So we are going to be trading in the Case SV280. We're actually going to be getting a little bit of a smaller skid steer, and it's going to be a Caterpillar Cat. I'm so excited here for it. So let's go one of the trucks, the trailers, and let's put this on it. Now, this is a pretty fairly new here. I do like to switch things out, and we put about 1,000 hours on it. I try to keep it in tip-top condition, keeping it inside during the summer months and even during the winter, and that's why it looks so good. I'm thinking we're just going to take this Chevy 3500, and I will say, guys, this is one of my favorite trucks now. I really do like it a lot, and I actually have a pretty cool video coming out very shortly, maybe within the next week or two, kind of showcasing some of my favorite work trucks here. But let's get back on up to the tilt trailer, and I will say, guys, we probably have one too many trailers, but we use them all, and that is what counts here with the company. I really don't want things sitting around, and everything we own goes out on job sites here. I've been really waiting. I almost keep thinking we're going to get some more snow, since we usually do get late spring snow. That's kind of why we're kind of slowly speeding up to jobs. We don't want to get going here, end up getting frozen out in a heavy winter storm here. Not having this stuff for snow plowing as well. Well, let's get the skid, let's get it loaded up. We're loaded up, we're ready to go over to the dealership, and I will say, guys, it's always fun getting some new equipment, but this one here is actually a used machine. It has just over 300 hours on it. They used it for a season, and they did decide to go a little bit bigger. That was the story we got from the salesman, and I think that's going to be a pretty good fit here, but look at this setup, guys. I really do like the Silverado, really good work truck, and I also like having each brand here as well. I think that's just a pretty cool thing here, but I thought we needed a little bit smaller one. Having too big of a skid steer, sometimes we can't really maneuver around, but also it's just a little bit easier to tow and things like that. So I thought just getting a smaller one would be perfect. But there it is, guys, the skid's right out front for us. We'll do a side-by-side comparison, and let's get it on the trailer, get back to the shop. Maybe we could try it out maybe at the shop doing something. We got the case side by side to the CAD here. You guys can see there are quite a bit of differences. The other big one, you guys can see the ground clearance on the CAD is a lot better, which will come in pretty handy here, but it is actually a smaller engine here, a little bit less horsepower. This has, I think, 55 to 60 horsepower, while this one has almost 75 here, so that little bit less I think will be well worth it and a little bit more maneuverable. But I just talked to salesman, we're all ready to go. That's kind of always the boring part about buying new things, all that paperwork you have to do and looking at it, things like that. But wow, this thing looks really nice here. The seat's in pretty good condition. Usually when you buy a used machine, there's a little bit of worn out, but luckily the previous owners kept good care of this, and that helps us on out as well, which is pretty cool here. And I do have the strobes going on the truck here, especially when we're in the parking lots, kind of blocking service space, things like that. It's probably a good thing to do, but we do have to put a few straps here on, and we should be able to, yep, and we'll put one here on the back. The cat looks pretty good on the back of the trailer, and many of you guys actually have been requesting me over the last few weeks to pick one of these up, and I thought this would be the way to go here. It's always nice to get new things here, especially for videos. We can't be using the same Skidsteer, the same trucks every video, and that's why you guys see us have such a big fleet of equipment here, but it is a lot of fun here, and I really want to kind of have 3-4 people come in game, help us out, be employees, and just kind of have a lot of fun doing some farm sim roleplay, which is pretty cool here. But we do have some big things coming this summer, which I am so excited for. Some pretty big mods that I am starting to work on as well. Only a few weeks left in school, and then we'll be doing so much cool things here. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's been a busy day. I got to get back in that shop, and I got to get the rest of those blades sharpened and put back on there. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next one, and subscribe for more.